Hi everybody, so we're going to run through how to create a transaction if you're representing a landlord. In other words, you're about to get a listing and once you've got the listing, you'll place it on the MLS and you will then be that landlord's representation for the property to lease. So we go to top right here, as we should know by now if you've watched another video. We can't search the MLS because we haven't put the property on the MLS yet. We can only do that once we've actually received the signed listing agreement, and we need to create a transaction to get that agreement, so don't forget that. So we're just going to go create new, type, we should know this by now, rent lease, status, it's active because we are about to get the listing, or it could be opportunity. No, you wouldn't do this until it was active. Those guys asked for the listing agreement. And we are representing the landlord, also known as the seller. Once again, a bit confusing. I don't know why they do that, but let's say, for whatever reason, the seller is the landlord. So you then need to put the address in, and this is because 5550, whatever it is, I'll use one of ours, Collins Avenue. City, the fields in red need to be filled in, as you can see. State Florida, zip 33140. Price, you know what the price is because you've already discussed this, so let's call it $3,000 and we go next. Now we've been through this with commission. It's because it's a lease, the commission is often negotiated, so it's easier to just put the actual dollar amount in. So I'm assuming because it's $3,000 a month, we've negotiated $3,000 for a 1 year lease as total commission, and that would be split between the two agents. Put that in there and put that in there, and we would then go next. You don't have to add agent commission. That is for us, obviously, because I can add a deal and assign it to a different agent, but if it's you, it'll default to what your agreement is. And we go next. Now we need to add the seller's details, obviously, and let's call him Mr. Seller. Okay, well, Mr. Seller's already in the database, so someone else has obviously dealt with him or knows the person, so you would just click there. If it's not there, Mandy or Newman. Okay, you can see this seller doesn't exist, so you would just click create new. It'll bring the two names across. You then put in the email address. You'll need this later for sending the listing agreement, etc., and any offers that might come. Mandy@Newman@Gmail. We should all know this by now. Create. Now we move forward to the final stage, choosing our checklist. We are now have a for lease listing, right? We are representing the landlord. We've set up this contract. We now need to get the listing agreement signed, so we need to find the documents. So we do for lease listing. We create that. The transaction is created. You go into the checklist, and these are the things that you need. Red Rock listing agreement is the first thing that you would do, and once that is signed, you would then add it to the MLS, which we will do in a different video. So that is how you add a transaction if you're representing a landlord and you're about to get a listing. So yeah, hope that helps. See you on the next one.